what are you doing?
Making a vlog.
Do you want your boxes or not?
Yeah.
Alright, Michael, let's get these decks open. Hey, nice poster. It's very fitting. Oh, you're looking good, Michael. Thank you. So you got your decks. Got a smoke from me. Thank you. This is the life. Alright, let's actually get into it. First things first, beautiful man, beautiful man, beautiful man, beautiful man. One thing to say about all four of these, wood. So anyways, how's your day? Mine, it's kind of sucking ass. You may notice that these are actually opened because I tried recording this and the footage just corrupted itself right as I was about to edit it. And then beyond that, when I was in town getting these, I stopped by school to drop off some student loan papers, and they just refused to take it because I was supposed to do it online, they said, because they preferred that I hand it in online when the website said I could hand it in person. So if it's going to be that hard, literally just tell me to put it online in the first place. But for my boy Orfist, there's some actually pretty nice sleeves, and I normally don't like these kind of like Bushiroad sleeves, but it's clean enough that I gotta try it out. The deck box is actually like pretty nice. I wasn't expecting it to be like this firm. It's a good size and everything too, and just like Zakuza and Orfist on it just look very clean. It was very nice design, and I wasn't expecting it to be this like decent. I was really expecting them to be more like these deck boxes, and I don't even actually know what's Leonard, huh? And I remember this one I got like from a friend who was into Yu-Gi-Oh, but I also forget what's in this one actually. Oh, that'll be a cool deck to play eventually. Onto the deck itself, Orfist is right there at 4 copies, and I don't know how to feel about seeing him in common. It is actually pretty nice to have though, because when I ordered my 4 Regis, one of them was SP and luckily in good condition, and the other 3 were just Pringles. Weird ass Cubistia, and I actually think, yeah, there's Combine Rusher, so let's just get him out of there right away. So naturally, Combine Rusher for the right deck, Rowdus, and Phoebe. And then there's 4 Nivoria, which I remember when this was a hyped up card. 2 Koljamine, I still like this guy. 2 Grunder, which is nice. And then the real reason people would get this, Polarxis Dragon is such a good card in Mask. I don't think it's ever not going to be a 4 of. Kegula is there, and I don't really like the Violet Dragon art as much as the new one, whatever it's called, but just very nice to have the 4 perfect cards in these decks. Triggers are 1 over trigger, 4 crits, 3 draw, and 4 heal. And I actually do really like the set orders in common because it's just much clearer. I'm finally going to be able to get rid of the awful rare prints and just use these finally. The rest of the reprints are an Archite card, Old Orfist card, Old Brandgate card, and the good Nationless card. Get out of your Dragon Tree. Then of course your Shadow Army tokens, and that's the Orfist deck. Onto Favrneel, I opened this before, but then the video corrupted. So again, I shucked it from its cardboard foreskin, and it just has all the information on it, and underneath is just a very nice box. I am very happy to finally have Favrneel in English and not just using an awful FFR in Japanese, because realistically, no matter how much I do like Amon, I do think that Favrneel is like one of, if not my favorite, Dark States, just dark irregular kind of designs. The sleeves are also quite nice, and the purple is very shiny, so I do think I'm going to be using these as well. The deck box is the exact same feel, very good in the hand, and actually just pretty decently sturdy, and has just the Dark States vibes that a deck box needs. Onto the deck, Favrneel no longer has its awful frame and has flavor text, which I feel like I'm the only person that ever gets excited about that. I was also really hoping for really cool ride line art, but with half of it being Gear Chronicle, it's just Especially the worst part is the grade 2 I think is the only one that I would really want to use, so that's just disappointing, but still nice to have. Zeomort is a pretty good card, but Counterblast, so I don't think I'm actually going to be using him. Vorpal Scythe is cool, and I still probably am going to be using him. Time Jarrett is a outdated Greedon card if anything, but cool for a trial deck. And Rhodus, the daddy himself, is a amazing 4 of, and I am happy to have him in the deck. Squall Freaks is still just a very mean name to call this, what the fuck, man? What do you do? Ashurta is a nice card to have, and 2 for the deck is pretty good. And speaking of good reprints, Gungan Ramattu is also just very nice. And Leingatsu is a nice card to have, and just actually one of the first cards that I really, drew when I got into digital art. So pretty cool to see her again. Then we got Bird, and then also using the second Perfect Guard art, unlike the Orfist one. For triggers, there is 8 critical again, 3 draws, which still forcing Gear Chronicle into this deck somehow, and 4 of the heals, which I don't actually like that much. Also got the original Overtrigger, which I know it's the point of World Originals that they're World Original, but it still would have been really cool if these decks reprint What was his name, actually? Vamfreeze. This is just infinitely cooler art. I don't know. Anyways, that's it for the triggers, and on to the reprints. There's Elagos, which is luckily not misprinted, so I think I might have actually had a hand in that, hopefully. And then Eggspeller is okay, Weird Dog is nice, Weird Twink is even better, and Gretty Screddale is very gimmicky for this deck, but I still like it, and I am probably just going to be using it in Vermilion or something. I don't have any other copies of this. And so, there is these decks. I didn't get Graham Grace because I didn't want to, though also because I just have the deck already. But I'm also just super happy that these are a thing because I generally think that, I don't know, I think that Orfist and Favrneel are generally just like my avatar cards. So I'm really happy to have these, very excited for Orfist Mask, and honestly hoping that Favrneel gets a mask form too, because fuck dude, that mask only support is... But thanks a ton for watching guys. I do hope that you enjoyed the video, and please like and subscribe. Please.